Hi guys. Espérenme. It's because we're trying out a new. Ay, güey. No, mira, Julia, ven, me veo muy dark. Can you brighten it?
Where's the light?
This? Where do I hit it? I keep my home. Sorry guys, I don't have the
little pasta. I think that's the brightest.
Wait guys, I'm sorry. Having some technical difficulties. Es que la Julia compró un. Ay, espérate. Let's get it better.
There's different like.
No, that's too bright. That's too bright. No, too yellow, too blue. Or is that the one I said I liked? Right there. Ahí está bien, ¿verdad, guys? How are you guys? Guys, I'm watching. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm watching an old movie from the 80s, early 80s called The Last American Virgin. And it's freaking hilarious. Guys, so we just had a big party at church hace rato, but I'm always the last one to eat, so I didn't even get to like even eat. So I just put more shit on my plate and I brought it home. But we made my pastor, it was his birthday, Pastor Geronimo, and he turned 40, ¿qué dijo? 48. 48. We made mole, sopita, beans with lots of cheese, and I made like a lot of chicken drumsticks, chicken legs, and then when they were boiled, and then I went and poured them in a big olla, and then I put chile colorado, and then I boiled it again. So yeah, I made piernitas de pollo en chile colorado, muy ricas. But I don't want to eat it. I didn't want to eat any right now because I'm gonna do the mukbang with you guys, and then we already have a lot of chicken eggs there that are left. A lot of people didn't go to this party because, you know, guys, right now you know what's going around. Somebody left a piroto there, a panillo. So I'm gonna liquefy here. I know you want it. It's
warm?
Julia love it. It's warm.
I'll put las tortillas.
Oh, maybe. But you know what I would have liked in here? Beaners. ¿Verdad que sí? A tu papá como le gustaba. A mi esposo, que de paz descanse. And then la mamá, la suegra de Raquel hizo el mole. Muy rico estaba, No sabe a mole. Actually, no sabe a mole. It tastes like if she just made it pollito en chile colorado, like me. Like what I mean. I don't know. I think this is like. I was gonna fight her for this ring light. It's because a little girl was supposed to go that's like 15, 16, something like that. I don't know. Something like that. And her mom told me last week that she was gonna go, and she works at this tortilla factory somewhere around here in this area. I don't know my way around it. Déjame le bajo. Sorry guys, I don't know the rights to this music that you're in the background or in the movie. Sorry guys. It's real sad. If you guys like romance movies, but with a little sad twist in it, go look it up. But you know what? We're watching it on YouTube, right? But it's it keeps pausing. Look, it already paused again. It keeps pausing. Chinita, y quería que la viera la Julia. Y luego Samantha estaba ahí un ratillo y dije, ay, ojalá se queda aquí. Anoche estamos viendo películas bien tarde. No tanto, ¿verdad? Como a las 11. We had already seen the Jerusalem one, and we saw it again. And then we saw, what was the name of it, honey?
The Remaining.
And then you can have it, because look, I have this one. Oh, I already showed you, right? My mole and my sopita. You have that sopita, and I'll have this one here. I got a spoon. This is my sopita from yesterday that I made. Yesterday? Mm-hmm. Yeah, yesterday. Yesterday in the middle of the night, I was making pork chops. No, I did.
And then yesterday you made.
I made a shitload of pork chops. And I had ganas of arroz. Because Julia has been loving arroz and wanting arroz. She liked it from this restaurant around here in Donovan called Barriles. It's a little bit expensive there. But I don't know, she loved the rice and I tasted it. I remember I was like, I didn't know biggie, you know. I thought mine was better. And one time we were here at the house and we were talking about food and I think we had money. And she was like, let's go to Barriles and order some rice. And I was like, hasta allá por arroz? Well, it's not even far. And then, you know, but since she helps me a lot, I was like, pues vamos si quieres. Order a side of rice. And she didn't want to that day. But we ordered it another day that I wanted a burrito from there. Another day we had money and we went. And I mukbanged, I think, that day for you guys. Ay, lo estoy bajándome. Es que mira lo que le hice. Mira, mira. Because I know what you need.
¿Quién está diciendo?
¿Tú crees? Le dijo la
El
viejita.
papá.
Pero sí sería el papá. Oh my God. Here's a movie. I'm going to tell you something that you don't know. When I was about 10 maybe, my dad met this Puerto Rican soldier that was going to get transferred out of Fort Bliss and had to leave. So he was selling all his shit really cheap, really dirt cheap. Big TV screens were barely coming out, okay? We were very kind of poor. Que llega mi papá con la big screen bien chingona, esas que tienen big wood abajo and shit. This bar that was so beautiful, and then when you opened up the doors, the little table would come up and you could put bottles there and copas and it would light up. And then over here was a stereo, which back then had an 8-track and the record player. Cassettes weren't invented yet, and AM FM. And then under, it was a fire, like a fireplace. You just turned on the button and then the little log roll. Tan hermoso. Por ahí debo tener fotos. No me acuerdo qué más le compró. Pero con la tele le vendió un aparato que parece como, okay, let's say a DVD player, okay? But it's gigantic. It was gigantic. And he sold my dad 2 of them. I don't know where, you know, being a soldier and he'd been all over the world. I think he got it in Germany, if I'm not mistaken, or somewhere. And so he would travel around with his stuff when he would move from city to city or whatever. Hold on. ¿Saben qué? Es que cuando fuimos a church, vi un paquetito, como yo soy la kitchen lady, y lo abrí. Y vino un pan francés. Y se veía bien rico. Y se me hizo agua en la boca. Y lo amarré y lo hice así para una cona. Y dije, si nadie lo reclama, yo me lo llevo. Pero ¿saben cómo se me antojaba? Con frijolitos refritos así. Desde los comía mi viejo. Before I met him, I would hardly ever eat beans. Hardly ever. With him, I learned to eat more beans. To be honest, I was actually tired of beans and sopa because that's what we grew up with. Frijoles con sopa, sopa de codito, sopa de estrellas, de alphabets, de melón, de perlita, whatever. And I don't know if it's just me or you guys. This damn sopita, all those sopitas for some reason have a different flavor. What's this?
It's in like a...
I forgot to put this part in the little heart.
No, it's rather you put this or that.
So where would the phone go still? I don't understand.
That's why you rather put this or that. So you can just use it for the ring light without the phone holder.
Oh. Where would you put your phone?
You lean it against something.
You just what?
Look at your eyes. Look at your eyes and you can see the heart in your eyes.
Can you see the heart in my eyes, guys?
No, because your phone's covering it. It looks like a circle. Like a circle.
These are lashes that Julia bought me for $5 at In the Walmart, where's
Eso es
tan chingonas. Es una vieja que le va a hacer deliver pizza. Okay. Look, these are the other ones she bought me before, remember? Oh no, I gave this time. She bought one time. And she didn't like them no more and she gave them to me and I loved them. So she said, just keep them, Mom. And then the next time when I finished them, I told her, toma, ¿cuánto cuestan? Tal dinero, toma, está la feria y me las volvió a ordenar. But now that she bought me these from Walmart, I already told her to go to, where'd you get it at? Amazon? To see if they have the same big ass pack, but with longer ones. Longer holding. Yeah, so. Se fue porque le quería tirar rollo la señora.
¿Y por qué se asustó?
Ahí va con los amigos, mira, para que se la cojan entre todos.
Ay, no es cierto.
En serio, güey. Está bien vos, sí, porque es que siempre nos cachaba mi papá viéndolas. Siempre andamos. Anyway, so it's this thing. It's like a VCR, like a CD player, per se, but gigantic. The movie is this big. Maybe one day I'll show you. I think I have maybe 20 that survive, but I don't have the machine. And everywhere in my life, when I go to pawn shops and stuff, all these years I've been looking for that machine to play that record. It's like a record. It's like an LP, maybe a little bit bigger. A long play record. So la metes, and it plays half the movie, and then it starts showing like 3/8, 8, and that means to turn it over. You go in, and it eats it again, and then you flip it over, and then you put it in, and it eats it again, and then it opens the door so you can take out just the cover. Y siempre andamos viendo esta movie porque está bien pelada. Esta y Valley Girl. Ay, tenemos unas de Charles Bronson, no me acuerdo qué más hay ahí. Jaws, creo. Exorcist. You know, from the 80s, early 80s. And I was able to keep this. That was my dad's, like the movies. I don't have hardly no recuerdos of my dad. Remember that little statue?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. I have a little wooden statue, guys, and it was my dad's.
Oh, the one with the barrel?
Yes, and it has a barrel. So I always thought it was like Chavo el Ocho or something, but my job every Saturday when we did the deep cleaning was, the major cleaning was to polish the furniture. And I had to do the whole house, so. But I loved it back then. Ahora ya no puedo hacer ni mal. Entonces yo le limpiaba a mi papá arriba de su cómoda. Y limpiaba ese monito y la chingada. Pues que un día, quién sabe cómo le limpié, dice que se sube el pinche little barrel, ¿qué crees? Había un Winnie ahí, le quitas el barrel y tiene un little dick Winnie. And then some little spirals so it could go, and I have it. That was my dad's. What he was doing with it, I don't know. He always had some weird gadgets that people would give him a lot of things.
It's some music.
And her name is Carmen.
Oh my God.
Let's play some music. I don't know if you guys ever saw the movie, but if you're my age, you might have seen it. Pero estaba bien funny. I'm glad I kept it. And I kept like 2 belicitos full of 8-track records, some little 45s, and then a lot of LPs. But I don't have a tocadiscos. And then trip up. When I met this guy in Juarez that I was dating, my suegra had an old type of tocadiscos. You know how they used to have like a little beautiful mueblito, and then you open it up and it had to play the records, and it had the 8-track and AM FM radio. Cassettes still were not invented, and I loved that mueble, and I would sit on it. And then she would tell me that my baby daddy, when he was little, he would hang on to there and dance. Whenever he would say, like, you know, to play music, hit it. And he would go like this. But anyways, it's dirty. It's dirty. Mira, tenía una runner en el vestido, ¿viste?
A what?
Like a rompida on the.
Oh, right there.
Oh, or is it a stripe?
I think it's a runner.
Not a stripe, but Well, she has another one in the back. Mira. Ay, no, déjame le bajo porque no se va a oír algo que no se debe. Se los chingan los tres. Bueno, entonces, no, Gary, no again.
Who's Gary, that one?
Yeah, that's Gary. David is the fat one and the other one is Rick, ¿verdad? Yeah, the handsome one is Rick.
He used to speak.
Entonces, ¿qué se estaba diciendo, mijo?
I don't know.
I got it. This is, I think this is actually a skirt, but I wore it as a shirt. But I'm not gonna go to church like this, right? And in fact, I'm embarrassed to be in front of you guys like this, but it's because I have 2 freaking strapless bras. Where'd you get it?
Well, it wasn't her bag.
Whose bag?
Jimenez.
It's ours now.
They're so cute.
So straplesses are for you not to show your strengths, you know, for when you wear a tube top or a bareback or a halter top, whatever. Pero como te gustona, they're fucking heavy as hell. It won't hold them up. They just look all saggy like that. No, it just, I know, no me gusta. Tengo una black y una white. Siempre toda mi vida he tenido. Siempre tengo strapless. Pero pues de nada me sirve porque no me das detiene. So, okay, so then. Es que me da vergüenza.
Pues cámbiale.
Toma. Ponme algo.
Me voy para arriba.
Ahorita que acabe con mi mope. Ya mero.
Me voy para arriba.
Vemos la que dijiste de Descent. The
I don't know what
Descent.
that one is. I don't want to watch them.
I should want to watch the scary movie anymore. It's because me and my cousin. I'm not gonna give him a shout out because he says he never watches my videos. He says. But he told me that I needed to start reading my Bible. Because one of my cousins, shout out to Miguel Hong, if you're watching me, primo. What's up, güero? No, we call him güero since he was little. All them came out like güeros with blue eyes. Güero posted this thing that said something about, what is it called again? I'm so sorry.
Not sure.
No, the new diseases.
Oh, Omicron.
¿Cómo? Omicron. Okay, all that stuff that's going on you. And I was telling my other cousin about it. And he said, girl, you need to watch the news. There's already like 4 or 5 of these diseases and that they're worse than, you know, which one. And that I'm not allowed to say it on here. The worse than the first one. And that he told me that they had said, like in a news thing or whatever, that it was going to have to be mandatory that we all wear masks from now on. But this time they have to be another type of mask. And he said that they were like carton or something. But, you know, they're going to go like that, definitely. And y que ya iban a hacer eso, ya mero. De hacer ese jale que tenemos que usar esas máscaras, supuestamente. No sé. Me empezó a asustar. Yo soy bien miedosa de todo. Por eso no veo las noticias. Por eso nunca sé qué está pasando. Tengo que encerrar en mi cueva con mis hijos. And it says, "Go, you have to read the Revelations and go read the last chapter where it says how the world's gonna end, this and that." I don't want to talk about religion or nothing, but yeah, I'm gonna read it. It's really scary. Everything he told me. It's my fault that I don't open up my Bible and read it. Now I can't see. But then again, on YouTube, you can find like audio Bibles and stuff. So definitely gonna start reading my Bible now. Oh yeah, that's because my pastor's so está tremendo. Shout out to Eva. Eva's all in love with my pastor. He's very handsome, my pastor. With all due respect, I took a picture with him today. It's on my phone. Yeah, it was his birthday. Julia didn't know what to get him. She got him a big box like this. I think at Walmart. ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde la compraste? Yeah, Walmart. ¿Cuánto te salió, mami? Like 15 or 20 bucks. A lot of little, maybe like 10 and then another 10 rows of little baby hot sauces, maybe smaller than this. Like this. Like about 10 and then 10. And then another sister, Maribel, she got him the Rocher Ferrer, a big ass box. And then I remember she said, para que comamos chocolate, or something like that. So I thought she bought it for us, for the church. Mm-hmm. You got him a big ass cake. Okay, she got it for him, Maribel. She bought a few candles and then a little happy birthday thing that had 2 little candles. So I tell my other pastor, Robert, Pastor, ayúdame, por favor. So he didn't have to get up from there. He wasn't even real comfortable. We put the cake in front of him. And then, he's so silly, man. You know the styrofoam bowls? Like for nachos? When they were gonna dunk his head in the thing, Pastor Robert got him and went like that. And this dude, right here under him, had a little styrofoam bowl. And then he put it right there so he don't get all messed up. And we were all laughing and we couldn't stop laughing. And I went live for a little bit on my Facebook. And then everybody started saying, queremos pastel, pastel, pastel. It's a little song you sing at parties. It says, we want a piece of cake. We want some cake. We want some cake. Anyways, chicos, he says, ándale, Mita, córtame un pedacito. Toma. And he was going to give it to me and it almost slipped off the little black tray that it's on. And then, pues we're all laughing more. And then I finally get it, and pues I'm walking crooked because of my foot. I'm going like that. And then Pastor Robert gets it, and he's skinny. And when he was going to put it down, it slipped on him too. Ay, este pastel está bien resbaloso. And we were all just laughing. We had such a nice time. Such a nice time. So there I am cutting it and passing them out. And then I tell Julia, here, start passing out one of the little Rocher Ferrer to everybody. Because there was plenty of them in there. She said, no, she bought it to him as a gift. And I said, oh, fuck, okay. So I said, go give it to him. He was already opening his gifts. So he opens 3 gifts. And guess what it was? Chocolate. More chocolate boxes. He was like, oh, chocolate, que sé qué. So the moment, you know how, se me va el avión. The moment he opened up Julia's, I forgot for a second what we gave him. Well, I'm saying we because it's from all of us, but she paid for it. La iba a sacar because when he opened the second gift and he took out a little box of chocolates, said, miren hermanos, para los chocolates, me van chocolatar, me van dulzar la vida, que quién sé qué. And then when he takes out that one, we were like, otros chocolates. So when he gets Julia's, I said, otros chocolates. I'm very silly. I'm the silliest one at church. And they'll start laughing. And then when he whipped that out, then I remembered what it was. So it was the box of the hot sauce on my burrito baby. All the little hot sauces. And he goes, ¿qué es eso? So he's like, Pastor, le regalamos chile. Porque es en Chile. Ahí estamos todos a risa y risa y risa. But they're little, you know? So I try to be real funny. And you know how I have a little nastiness in me? I kind of said it to be funny, but it came out kind of nasty, but I'm sorry, God. So when we're all eating and stuff, everybody, all the ladies kept telling him, ándale, pastor, regálanos un chocolate. And he was like, nobody. And he didn't want to give nobody any. And then in the end, I was like, hey, pastor, saca el chilito, saca el chilito. Pues ya es como se oye, como que, sácatela. Pues everybody started laughing. Ay, Irma, ¿cómo estás? Bárbara, bárbara. Also, he was talking, when he was giving the sermon, he was talking about arrepentimiento. When you, oh God, how do you say it in English? You repent, you repent, and you're sorry that you did something or whatever. You want to change your ways. This arrepentimiento. It was bad. I'm telling you guys, this pastor keeps you on your feet. You're not going to go to sleep like you do in some churches. You're not going to come out without learning something. And he makes you go through the text with him and stuff. I kept complaining about me losing my eyesight and stuff. But you know what? Now that he's back, he's not back yet per se. But he said he's going to be coming twice a week. I mean, twice a month. ¿Qué te iba a decir? That's a sad part, though. Nobody. I've never heard anybody predicar, give the word like he does. Nobody. And then he tries to throw in some English words. It's hilarious because he says it to be funny. He says, okay, let me tell you one thing that he told us, like 2 years ago. Like 2 years ago. Yeah, before he left. No, bueno, pero él lo dijo. He said that he works as a selling tires and I guess changing tires and stuff, but they sell the rims and stuff. And he says that, you know how us Mexicans, when they say something like, let's say you're eating, and then you go and you tell a guy, hey, how's the food? And he says, dos, tres. That means like, well, más o menos. So. It means so. But in English, it sounds funny if you try to say it in English. So he said that he told his friend from work something and that he said, two, three. And he was like, no. And he repeated it and he goes, two, three. And he goes, ¿qué es eso? No, pues dos, tres, pastor. So when he told us that story, I couldn't stop laughing. And then I would sit right in front of him, but because I can't see very well. He was always telling us funny stuff. We really missed him. He was out for about 2 years. We'd only have the online service on Wednesdays. But lately, the online service, would get all like fuzzy and we wouldn't hear him or he wouldn't hear us. It was just getting really bad, but thank God he went over there so he can get his Visa card and for his wife, and I think all the kids were born here. And so it's pretty awesome because I love him so much. In fact, let me see if I can show you real quick. So it's here or here. Here it is. This is the story of his life. And he was talking about it today when we were sitting down eating. And he had told me, because he's very forgetful like me, he said, recuérdame, Irma, when I go back, let's make some more of these books. This is Lo Vil del Mundo. That's supposed to be him and his little brother. And this is a prostitute, which was his mom. Oh my God, he's got a tremendous story. How he became what he became, which is now a very, very the best pastor I've ever come across. The best pastor. And it just so happens that he's very handsome, with all due respect, and he's buff as a big. He turned 48, but he's very handsome His wife is beautiful. The kids all look like him. They're just very sweet people. Very good people. And I'm always calling him or texting him or sending him this and that. Because I miss him so much. I missed his word. I missed him all this time. The first day when he got back, I was in the kitchen. I'm always in the kitchen fixing the food and stuff. And I seen them pass by. We already knew he was going to come that day. I seen the girls, the little girl, she was already big, and the wife passed by. And I got up. He was already in the sound booth with Manny, my friend, hugging him and then crying. And then when he turned around and saw me, he said, Irma, dije que no iba a llorar. And we wouldn't let go of each other. I love him so, so much. And he's younger than me, of course, right? Like 4 years. But he's just so caring about all of his, de todas sus ovejitas. He loves all of us. He loves all of us. But he's always telling me that I remind him of his mom. Even though I'm just like 4 years older. But I guess she was crazy type like me. And then because I use my phone and I always put it in here in my bra. And every time he would see me go like this. Ay, Irma, ¿cómo me recuerdas a mi mamá? She would have her little monedero, her little money thing in here. And so every time he would see me doing that, he goes, Ay, Irma, estás bien loca. Ay, Irma, estás bien loca. And then he was talking about, repent, and this and that. And you know what? And then one of the times he said in Spanish, if you used to go to the bar a year, 2 years ago, and I said, ¿Qué hubo? I said, ¿Qué hubo? And everybody started laughing. He goes, Ay, Irma, como te quiero. I love you so much. I love you so much. Dijo, Ay, Dios bendiga tu vida, Irma. Yeah, because I used to go to the bars. I used to drink. I used to do stuff I shouldn't. And now I don't. But I never consider myself like, I'm not going to say a saint. Or I guess you can say a saint because I'm not doing nothing I shouldn't. I'm changing a lot. And I love it. Now I'm praying. I already told you guys, I'm just praying for my dirty mouth to, I don't want to say bad words no more. It's really hard because I grew up saying bad words. Not in front of our parents though, but yeah. Oh my God, my phone's gonna finish. I gotta go, guys. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Have a nice Sunday. Love you.